Around Town podcast really went around town to about every corner of town this week, this month, and it's all for a really great cause. So I'm Erin Wild. We made a stop here. I'm here to judge. I don't usually judge, but when it comes to handsome hunks, I suppose I'll judge. We went and got a director of marketing and development at Ruth's Place, Marley Tucker, and then the executive director, Christine Billington, and the one and only Colton Crottinger, one of our hunks, man of many. What, give us a title.
We don't have enough paper or enough time for that.
One of the biggest things you do is the Anxiety Solutions of America at Historic Blue Branch Ranch. Yeah. So we've got Colton here, who is one of our hunks. Of course, we're going to talk more about the hunks. We're going to see some of the hunks dance moves, which you can see at Handsome Hunks of Hood County, but we do need to talk about why we're here. We also have Brian, who is he is my do-all of all things, but he went to Handsome Hunks with me for the first time last year, and we'll talk about how much fun it is, because there's no evening like Handsome Hunks of Hood County. So I'm so glad you guys have brought this. But first, why do we do Handsome Hunks of Hood County?
So Handsome Hunks is to support Ruth's Place. We are a 501c3 nonprofit that provides health care for uninsured residents of Hood County. So anyone that lives in Hood County that does not have health insurance can come and see a doctor at the Ken Hill Health Center.
Which, how amazing is that, just to have that?
Very.
And I know you guys do more than just that. You've got food and reading help for those who are in need of that. So just great things for the community.
Yes, so we do have a food pantry once per week on Thursday afternoons, 1 to 5 p.m. And then we also have our outreach center, where we have lots of different activities. We've got a teen mental health group that meets twice per month on Monday evenings. We have parent cafes that's once per month on Monday evening. And then we also have what we call Oak Trail Connections. I'll let Marley talk about.
Okay.
That's kind of her baby.
Okay.
Yes. So we do Oak Trail Connections a couple Wednesdays out of the month, and that is just a good space to bring people together, find communion within each other in the community. We usually offer an activity that they can benefit from. Like this past Wednesday, we did a financial class put on by First Financial Bank, where they kind of learned the value of budgeting and good credit and how to build their credit and things like that. So we want to continue to offer classes in the community that can help people and they can find community within each other and hang out.
You're making our community stronger and better.
There's almost always food.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with food.
At all of our activities out there.
Awesome. And now I know Ruth's Place last year, there is another name involved. Do you want to tell me about that?
Sure. So last year we received a grant from the Ken Hill Foundation.
Okay.
So Ken Hill was a local pharmacist here in Granbury. He had a pharmacy on the square, and he developed, this was in the early 80s, software that pharmacies still use today. So when he passed away in 2020, he wanted a portion of his money to go into a fund to give back. So we are the recipients for multiple years from the Kenneth Hill Foundation. In return, we decided to rename the healthcare clinic the Ken Hill Health Center.
So cool.
Yeah.
So how does somebody find you or come in there? Like if someone's like, oh, I had no idea and I have no insurance and I need to go to the doctor.
Just walk in the door. Everyone's welcome. We
That's
do have
wonderful.
an application process. So we have to have an application, proof of residency, and that just means any piece of mail that has your name and address on it, proving you're a Hood County resident.
Okay. And what are the numbers like? How many people do you see? What are your guys' needs?
So we had 651 unique patients last year.
Wow.
And we saw those 651 patients 2,100 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And is this your biggest fundraiser, Handsome Hunks of Hood County? Is this your chunk of money?
Yes.
Okay.
The money we raise at Handsome Hunks will allocate for quite a little portion of our yearly budget.
Okay.
So these are critical funds that we raise every year.
With some handsome hunks.
Some Handsome Hunks.
Now let's talk about the evening where you find your hunks. Like I said, I'm so excited and honored to be a judge. We have how many judges?
5.
Okay.
Yes, we have 5 now after the recent judge raffle.
Okay.
So we have you, Mr. Erin Wild. Then we also have Holly Martin, the chamber president.
Okay.
We have Crystal Moore, the executive director at United Way. And we have Vicki Nevins, who is the owner of, Hotel Lucy, Harway Ranch, Hard 8 Barbecue, all the things. And then we also have
Taylor Hatfield.
Taylor Hatfield, who just won our judge raffle.
Awesome.
Yes. So we
Okay.
have.
She's the owner of the Fit Lounge.
Yes.
So we have a panel of judges who really care about this community and who are involved heavily. So it just makes it a little bit sweeter when they're all very community minded and local to the area.
Yeah, that's really what the evening is about. Of course, we get to see some handsome hunks strut their stuff, do some dances. No, you've been working on your dances. Where do you find the hunks? Who are these hunks? I mean, beyond handsome, what's making them handsome for Hood County?
So I would say Colton is a great example. He's doing things for people in Hood County. We definitely want like-minded individuals that want to support Hood County and support our mission, but also just people in general that are excited to do things for the community. So they come from all walks of life. We have a roofer, we have one of them works for Edward Jones, and we have Colton who has a nonprofit and lots of other things. We have the city attorney, all different types of people, but all of them have the same heart for giving back.
Yeah, and they've been nominated and have accepted the nomination.
Yes.
So, Colton, why did you accept the nomination?
I definitely love help. I mean, their mission is just incredible, and I love how they're able to bring. I mean, being asked, even have my own nonprofit, like it's just everybody wants to help each other, and it doesn't matter, where you come from or what it's about. It's the people here matter,
Yeah.
and so.
Yeah, it's what makes Hood County so
Yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
this community. I know you can't tell us all about the evening. Well, Brian, we can kind of talk about what we saw last year, because I wasn't expecting just how fun and exciting it was. I mean,
Yeah, no, it was a blast. I enjoyed it a lot, especially seeing Pitbull run around the auditorium, handing out Fireball to Fireball. Very, very fun times.
see, it's not like, oh, we're going for dinner and we're going to raise money. It's like full on, these women come for a fun time. The men put on a show, a full dance together. Then everybody's got kind of their own little dance and performance. I know you guys have been working on your dance. Can we see a dance move or two? Last year, a Hunk gave us a dance move. Oh, you got music. Oh, what you got? Colton Crottinger to the stage. There we go. Woo! Yes, and the women go crazy. Can hunks themselves, can they come? It's mainly just women. Do we have tickets left? Let's talk about the evening coming up.
We do. I would love to not. It's not just strictly a woman-only event.
Yeah.
Bring your guy friends. I know a couple of the hunks have tables put together of their bros that are coming to support them. So it's definitely not all women. However, it is kind of geared that way.
Yeah.
We have a table left. We are pretty sold out, but we can fit another table in there, and we're going to.
Awesome.
So if you haven't yet got a ticket for this night, you're going to want to. So grab
And
this
it's
table.
coming up?
Yes, this event will be on February 13th. So that's a Thursday before Valentine's Day.
It's a really
6 to
great
9.
opportunity for a Galentine.
Definitely.
Get together.
Yeah. Lake Granbury Conference Center. Yes. What else do we need to know for the night? I know there's a theme. How do we come dressed?
Yeah, the theme is Viva la Hunks, and so we're doing kind of a Mexican fiesta theme.
Okay.
We will be having Mexican food. We'll have a tequila pool. And
Brian's
lots
going
of.
to be there.
I will not. I'll be in Colorado.
We tried to get him to be a hunk, maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
He's already committed. He's on the hunk roster for next year.
Okay.
So if he backs out, we have this on the record. He's committed for next year.
Scouts honor.
Yeah, it is definitely just a fun, exciting time. Like, I've done a lot of different events and things like that, but I've never really seen anything like all out. I mean, and they, families are involved and the dances, and they put a lot of time into this. So they're not just like, oh, hey, I've showed up to be a hunk. But, I know there's been fundraisers and money already raised, and people can do that if they can't make it out, right?
It's a commitment. So the guys practice from the beginning of January once per week to learn the group dance. And then, as Colton can elaborate on the raising money part.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've never, first of all, I've never seen an event sell out like this fast. But I love that there's a lot of people that can't be at the event, but you can still choose a hunk and donate. And although we're all kind of, friendly, competing, it all goes to the same mission. So
Right.
that's what I love about it is even if you're not able to attend, you can donate to whoever you want, and it goes right back to helping the people here.
Yeah, because I know we had the fun time at Bogies and Stogies, and just talking to people, and they're like, "What? I've been here this many years, and I had no idea that Ruth's Place was a thing." So, really helping get the word out too.
It's a really great way to reach different audiences. So, like you said, Colton has a different friend group than
Right.
we may typically reach.
Right.
So, it's a great way for us to get the word out to
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, and every hunk has their own QR code, and there's
Yes.
going to be what do they win if they raise the most money individually?
You want to talk about People's Choice?
So that will all go towards their People's Choice Awards, which
Okay.
will be announced at the end of the night on the 13th. And that is just the hunk who individually raises their own funds. We're going to get them to compete against each other, and whoever can raise the most money is, Hood County's People's Choice
There
hunk.
you go. Okay.
So there will be the 2025 Handsome Hunk, which is selected by you and the panel of esteemed judges. And then there's the People's Choice, which is where the community kind of like, no, we're going to
Yeah.
donate
Yeah.
to this hunk. We want to see this hunk win, which is
Yeah.
awesome because ultimately, yes, the hunk wins, but Ruth's Place is winning,
Right.
which makes
Yeah.
this so cool.
Yeah. That is very neat.
So
Who's in the lead for People's Choice right now?
right now, Colton is in the lead.
Oh, okay. And so we can, I suppose, is there a link that we can share on what we're doing so they can go and choose and find their QR code
Yes,
to?
absolutely. I will
Okay.
make sure y'all get those links, and they are posted, and you can go and choose your hunk of choice. So
Is
Don't
Colton beating the
forget-
dog?
I was going to say, don't forget our
Yeah.
four-legged
I know.
handsome hunk. No,
Yes.
Colton is not beating the dog.
Okay, tell us about the dog.
So this year from Second Chance Farm, we have Bronco. So he is an Australian Shepherd. I think she said he's about six
yeah,
months old.
6 months old sounds
Somewhere
right.
in that range. And this dog is deaf, and so she participates. Sandy with Second Chance Farm participates and promotes the event, raises money for us, and doesn't expect anything in return. So just another nonprofit supporting another. So
Very
we're very
cool.
excited to have Bronco this year.
Very cool.
And he is winning. I think he has $2,400. But we're going to have two awards. We're going to have the four-legged People's Choice Award and the two-legged People's Choice Award.
I should have clarified. The two-legged hunk in the league is Colton.
Okay.
The four-legged one is Bronco.
Yeah.
But
The hairy one.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And now, besides the dog, as someone can take home, and not a hunk, or I suppose unless someone puts that out there, is there like auction items? What else are we going to find throughout the evening?
Yes, so we will have, like I said earlier, tequila pool, and then we're going to have stretch raffle. So there will be raffle prizes
Okay,
up for
awesome.
grabs, and then also a live auction. And we've
Okay.
got some really great prizes this year.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, I look forward to it. And you're going to go shake a leg.
Gotta do it for the people.
Yes. Do it for the people. All right, you guys, thank you for what you do, and we'll see you the night before Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
yes, thank you. We are